I'm going to get a physical examination. To me, that urine sample, giving them that's always a pleasure, isn't it?
I had to do that recently.
I don't know what you need. I mean, I gave you whatever I had.
Yeah, are you supposed to fill the whole thing?
But any kind of physical test, I always kind of click into this thing where I want to do really well.
You want to ace the P test?
I wanted them to come over to me after the hearing test and go, we think you may have something close to super hearing.
Right?
What you heard was a cotton ball touching a piece of felt. We're sending the results to Washington. We'd like you to meet the president.
NASA will be in contact.
Let me ask you a question.
All right, what are we up to this week?
If you named a kid Rasputin, do you think that would have a negative effect on his life?
Rasputin.
We're going out to dinner in 10 minutes.
You realize this is the last meal I'm going to have for 3 days?
What? Why isn't she eating for 3 days?
3 days to take an ulcer test. How are you going to do that?
3 days? That's a lot.
Once I didn't have dinner till like 9 o'clock. I tell you, that was pretty rough.
Nah, not me. I don't eat dinner. Dinner's for suckers.
Throw out my garbage for me.
Yeah, right. Give me $2. I do it for $2.
George.
I'll give you 50 cents.
There's no way I touch that bag for less than $2.
Haggle it over it.
Get yourself a Drake's coffee cake.
You're not getting no Drake's coffee cake for 50 cents. What are you?
Idiot.
I'm all set. I got the ticket. I'm going to the Cayman Islands this Friday.
I don't get you. Who goes on vacation without a job? What, do you need a break from getting up at 11?
Does he ever get a job and keep it?
Hi.
Hi. Gina, do you know what a Drake's coffee cake is? How much do they cost?
I haven't had one of those since I was a little girl.
How you doing?
Look at this guy. Chump.
Boy, she's sexy, isn't she?
Garbage, Nicky Nine Door. Don't get inside.
Did he think I was flirting with her?
He didn't seem too pleased.
Well, she was kind of flirty with him. She touched his arm.
Maybe I'll get a steak with French fried onion rings.
You know what? I just remembered something.
I could eat some onion rings right now.
I had a dream about that guy last night.
What was the dream?
He was doing stand-up comedy in Kennebunkport, Maine.
He was?
The stage was on a cliff, and the audience was throwing all the comics off.
I think I've played there.
I've had a lot of other paranormal stuff happen to me.
You're a little paranormal. Name one paranormal thing that happened to you.
I've had something paranormal happen to me.
I knew I was going to be bald.
Your father's bald.
Baldness is inherited from the mother's side, Jerry.
But your mother's bald, too.
I thought it was the father's side.
Hey, George, you know my friend goes to a psychic.
I'd love to go. Make an appointment.
She's just snacking on everything in his kitchen.
Wonder what Gandhi ate before his fast.
I heard he used to polish off a box of Triscuits. Gandhi loved Triscuits.
Such a
Who is it?
It's Gina.
From next door.
I think he's dying. He tried to himself with pills.
What? In my pajamas? Let me go get my robe.
We do not have time.
You don't have 2 seconds?
All right, go ahead.
Nah, forget it.
No,
Oh my god, this is taking so long.
will you just get it?
Are you sure?
Then forget it. Come on.
Nah, I'll go get the robe.
Jerry!
That's not too bad. It's
Okay,
not like a
he's
Sonny
alive.
Von Bulow coma.
I don't know that reference. Explain it to me.
You know why he did this? Because I told him it was over.
Really? It's over?
After he saw you in the hall, oh, he was crazy with jealousy.
Uh-oh.
He does not like you. And all indications are he does not like Drake's coffee cake.
I could eat some coffee cake.
I'm sorry if I caused any trouble. I was just being friendly.
I wasn't.
You weren't?
No, she likes him.
I have thought about you many times. Have you thought about me?
Of course.
Oh god.
Tell me everything.
Are you sure he can't hear anything?
Right? I was just thinking, like, leave the room to have this conversation, guys.
Martin!
I wish he was not in a coma. I wish he was dead. I would like to pull the plug out from him.
No.
I saw you looking at your watch. You want to leave? Are you afraid of him?
She's a little hot and cold.
Kiss me.
Here? Is this the proper venue?
Right? Over his body?
Kiss me right in front of him.
Can't. What if he wakes up?
A man is lying here unconscious and you're afraid of him? What kind of a man are you?
Oh, man, respect's a good coma.
Right?
If it was one of those in and out comas, maybe. You don't want to mess with it.
You hear about Martin? Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, he was there for the whole thing.
I can't believe he's in a coma. He's got my vacuum cleaner. The carpets are filthy. What am I gonna do?
Priorities.
Who told you about Martin?
Newman.
Oh, Big Mouth Newman. I should have guessed. How long do you have to wait for a guy to come out of a coma before you can ask his ex-girlfriend out?
What, Gina? Why wait? Why not just call Dr. Kevorkian? So what's going on between you and Gina?
It's hot and cold, dude.
So we're in the room, and she's trying to get me to kiss her right in front of her.
See, that's the great thing about Mediterranean women. All right, so what'd you do?
They're wild.
Nothing.
The guy is unconscious in a coma, and you don't have the guts to kiss his girlfriend?
I didn't know what the coma etiquette was.
Doesn't matter what you do around. I give him 24 hours to get out of it.
So if the coma victim wakes up in a month, he's thrilled. He goes home, there's nothing left?
Nothing left. That's why I'm trying to get that vacuum cleaner, because somebody's gonna grab it.
Martin's spirit came to you as a warning.
Oh, this is the psychic.
Some coffee cake?
Ooh,
Drake's?
that looks good.
Did you buy this for me?
No, why?
Because I love Drake's coffee cake.
Maybe I did.
Right.
She hasn't eaten in 2 days.
Who's Pauline?
My brother once impregnated a woman named Pauline.
Cut these with your left hand.
There was a woman, Audrey. She had a very big nose.
Oh, her, yeah.
See an Audrey, but with a small nose.
Yes.
Oh,
She had a nose
actually.
job. I loved her very deeply.
Afterwards.
Should you be smoking? You're pregnant.
Elaine,
I smoked
She's
when I had
pregnant?
Faithy. Uh-oh. I don't know about this trip, George.
is something gonna happen to me?
Oh, man.
It's really bad for the fetus, you know that?
Elaine, she's a psychic.
is
She knows how
true.
the kid's gonna be.
George, I am going to tell you something.
Now listen, I just...
Elaine,
Elaine, what are you doing to me?
It's disgusting.
I don't need this!
Look, please!
what was she gonna say about the trip? I don't like to see pregnant ladies smoking, though.
If you don't say anything, I'll assume it's a plane crash.
Get out.
Not a plane crash.
Not a plane crash. Okay.
Is it a plane crash?
Man, you don't want to hear that before you go on a trip, even if you don't believe in psychics.
We can't test these people, there's no question about it. Like Kreskin, I mean, instead of just hiding his check, why don't we try stopping his check? Let's see how he handles that.
I don't know what that means either. Do let me know.
I do not like your toothbrush. It is too small for someone with such a big mouth.
He does have a big mouth. It's a big hit.
What will you do if Martin wakes up? Run away like a mouse?
No, more like the Three Stooges at the end of every movie.
Who are these stooges you speak of?
They're a comedy team.
Tell me about them. Everything.
I don't think she'd like them.
You walk me to a cab.
Well,
They're not gonna end up together. We know this.
maybe it's not such a good idea for us to be seen together. You know, he had a lot of friends here.
Oh, she's not gonna like that.
Are you going to walk me to a cab or not?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right. Reluctantly. Hey,
Hello, Gina. Hello, Jerry.
Oh, Newman.
Newman. That's the guy from Jurassic Park.
Do you think Newman would tell Martin if he wakes up?
Elaine. That'd be me if I didn't eat for 3 days.
People smoke, Elaine. My mother smoked. It didn't hurt me.
She's hallucinating.
Boy, it's a good thing we came.
She needs to eat.
I haven't eaten in 3 days.
That's bad.
How much longer it would be till I get my x-ray?
We'll call you.
If I'm ever in a coma, in the first 24 hours, get everything out of my apartment and put it in storage.
How come?
Looters.
Looters.
How do we know the dog food's any good?
She's lost her mind.
Who tastes it?
Oh my
She's
god.
really hungry.
Newman's upstairs visiting Martin.
Would you buy my Cayman Island ticket? The psychic said something terrible will happen.
I dig.
I don't really believe in psychics, but if a psychic told me a trip I was going on, something bad was going to happen, I probably wouldn't go on it. Just in case. Depends how important it was.
I want my vacuum cleaner. Martin, I know you can hear me.
I have a carpet sweeper you can use.
I don't want to.
What's a carpet sweeper?
Hello?
Hello, Jerry.
How's he doing?
He looks happy to me.
I hope he stays this happy when he wakes up.
Look at that evil face.
I'll have a lot of catching up to do, I guess.
I'll bring him up to date.
He's going to tell him.
And nothing could change your mind?
Jerry has a friend who has free tickets to the Cayman Islands this weekend.
I don't care much for the beach. I freckle. Is that a,
Drake's coffee cake.
Drake's. That's what he wants.
Where did you get that?
From my house. I got a whole box of them.
That's the full size.
That's your big boy.
Can I have a bite?
I don't give out bites. I got another one, but I'm saving it for later.
Chair. Come on.
It's all right. All right.
You'll do it.
I won't say anything.
You swear?
I swear.
Look at him. He's like a dog.
On my mother's life.
Can't take it back. That's for keeps. I bet that smells so good.
But here it was. Mountains of duck. Juicy, tender breasts of duck.
Oh, God.
Beautifully sliced.
Sweetheart, no.
Is the psychic lady here?
Sweetheart, right.
Oh, having her baby.
What are you doing here? How did I know you were here? By the way, I have to apologize for my friend the other day.
Just ask her what's going to happen.
was just curious. Remember the other day you were saying something about my trip?
Yeah.
Don't take that trip.
Why?
See?
Why?
All right, Rule,
Frank.
it's time to go.
Because
I don't think I would go. She has to be.
It's coffee cake.
No! Oh,
I did it right in this bed, Martin. Right in front of you.
I want my vacuum cleaner.
Kramer. And she's just chowing down.
What are you doing? We're going to dinner in 10 minutes.
I never assisted in a birth before. It's really quite disgusting.
I thought he might say beautiful.
What's your name, the kid?
Rasputin.
No! Gross. Bad name.
George, I would like to thank you for the greatest 4 days in my life.
So nothing happened?
They were shooting the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue right in the hotel. Whoa! Not only that, the hotel, they opened up this area on the beach for nude bathing.
Wow!
Played backgammon nude.
Stupid psychic!
Backgammon with swimsuit models!
George!
I stepped on a jellyfish. Now, it kind of stung my foot. That's probably what Rula was trying to warn you about.
Oh.
Hey, where you going?
We're taking Elaine to dinner. She's got to start the fast again.
It's just to start all over. That whole episode, I was trying to think of the name of the family with Rasputin. Is it the Romanovs? That's what I'm thinking. That's where my head was at right there.
Tell you, I never really understood the importance of the conductor. I mean, between you and me, what the hell is this guy doing?
I love the conductor.
Are you waving a stick in your face to play
Yes,
the
you
violin?
do.
Does that really help you out?
But if you're not a musician, it doesn't make any sense.
Tap, tap, tap. Stop. Okay. I can see how you need that.
Yeah.
But once we're going, I don't see the cellist looking up, go, I'm confused. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's true.
And the conductor go, do this, like this. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's kind of true.
why even try anymore? There's no sense to it. I'm never gonna meet anybody. I should just accept it.
Come on, Georgie.
I mean, it's hard enough to meet a woman you dislike, much less like.
Are my nostrils getting bigger?
No. Why can't I just walk up to a woman on the street and say, hi, I'm George. How are you? Is that so terrible? Hi.
Chickened out there.
There's just no men out there, you know.
It's Janice.
Good ones. No, they're good. They're just not interested in confining themselves to one person.
I hate the good ones.
If she does the laugh.
The mediocre ones are available, but they're so insecure about not being one of the good ones that they're always going, well, I'm not good enough for you. Maybe I need somebody who has nothing. Somebody who just has to appreciate being with me because he's so desperate.
Cut to George. Smash cut. I like it.
I mean, it's gotten to the point where I'm flirting with operators on the phone. I almost made a date with one.
That looks good. I think I'm hungry.
My dream is to become hopeless. When you're hopeless, you don't care.
So hopelessness is the key.
See, I wouldn't really mind so much, but I feel badly for my mother.
Are they gonna end up dating?
If I'm not married by the time I'm 40, I'm gonna have to kill her. I just couldn't put her through that.
At least you're not bitter.
Who says I'm not bitter?
She's bitter.
Don't tell anyone.
Your bitterness is safe with me.
I want to go out for dinner with Elaine.
Order me a piece of cake. I'm gonna go throw up.
Like on purpose? Casual anorexia joke, you know.
Filthy from the paper. You know, they should give you a wet nap when you buy one, like at those rib joints.
Actually, though, that is the bad thing about reading the paper. Kind of miss reading the paper. I still read it, but on my phone.
George was in rare form. He just can't find anybody.
I know, Cynthia too. She's really given up.
George, too.
The fix-up.
right.
Sometimes it works, but when it doesn't, oof.
You think she's too good for George?
I didn't say it.
Because if you think she's too good for George, you are dead wrong.
It's really going to it for George.
What, you don't think she's beautiful?
I don't know, what's with the eyebrows?
What?
Your standards are too high.
I went out with you.
Burn.
That's because my standards are too low.
Hey-oh.
Women kill for eyebrows like that. Do you know that?
I didn't notice her eyebrows.
I mean, women pluck their real eyebrows out of their head one by one.
His face.
And then they paint in these eyebrows to look like that.
90s eyebrows were the worst.
He is fast. He can run like the wind.
He's fast.
And he's strong. I've seen him lift 100 pounds over his head without even knowing it. Come on, let's do it. I think they'll really get along.
You into this?
Really?
They're going to be telling us how their dates went. Are we going to share that information?
Naturally.
They're like in cahoots.
Every secret?
Everything.
What if it worked out?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Out of the question.
Why? Why?
He doesn't want to?
That's one step away from personal ads.
Jeez.
Prostitutes. I am not going down that road.
A fix-up is great.
What does she look like?
Probably better than dating apps.
Very good looking.
Really good looking?
Really very good looking.
Would you take her out?
Yes, I would take her out.
Oh, you hesitate.
He did hesitate. That was a pause.
Something's up here. You hesitate.
I'm telling you, she's good looking.
She's very pretty.
What about the body? What kind of body?
Good body. Nice body.
How nice?
Nice. Really very nice and good.
Do you care if she has a personality or if she's smart?
What about
Good
personality?
personality.
Okay. Fair enough.
Smarter than me? I don't want anyone smarter than me.
How could she be smarter than you?
Impossible.
What does she do?
First of all, what does he do?
Number one question. Oh yeah, he's unemployed.
How come he's not working? He got fired. Why did he get fired?
Well,
He tried to poison his boss. Such a long story.
Is he nuts?
No.
but then didn't he sleep with his secretary after that? No, with the cleaning lady.
What does he look like?
Pardon?
What does he look like?
Well, he's got a lot of character in his face.
Character.
He's short. He's stocky.
He's fat. Is that what you're saying? That he's fat?
Powerful.
Powerful.
He can lift 100 pounds right up over his head. What else?
He's fast.
He's just kind of losing his hair.
He's bald?
He's balding.
What kind of hair?
You know, long, dark hair.
Flowing?
Flowing. I like these two conversations.
Thick, lustrous hair is very important to me.
As he scratches his bald head.
Thick, lustrous hair is very important to me. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. If you stick your hand in the hair, is it easy to get it out?
Do you want to be able to get it out, or do you want to not be able to get it out?
I'd like to be able to get it out.
I think you'll get it out.
Is that a thing? To not be able to get your hand out?
I need a good cheek. I like a good cheek.
She's got a fine cheek.
Is there a pinkish hue?
A pinkish hue. He's being very specific.
You got great eyebrows. Women kill to have her eyebrows.
I
Who
forgot to
cares
look.
about eyebrows? She's sweet. I like sweet. Yeah. But not too sweet. You could throw up from that.
Wow.
I don't think you'll throw up. She likes to throw up.
Oh, right, yeah. That's not a deal breaker.
Has he ever been married?
No.
Has he been close?
He once spent a weekend with a woman.
He didn't really try to poison his boss.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but she tried to help.
We talked for like 20 minutes. I threw away my notes in the middle of the call.
His notes.
I thought she had a great voice timbre. Is it timbre or timbre?
I think it's timbre.
I think it's timbre.
Why didn't you tell me about her voice?
I didn't notice the voice.
It's mellifluous.
Mellifluous.
It was a great performance. I am unbelievable on the phone. On the date, they should just have two phones on the table at the restaurant.
Oh, God. They're so happy. It's not going to end well. We know that.
What did she say?
She said you're getting together Saturday night.
That's it? She didn't mention anything about the conversation?
No.
Uh-oh. He's already mad.
All right. I'll go on the date, but that's that.
Hey, Kramer in the house.
You know my friend Bob Sacramento? He just got a job at a condom factory. Look at this. He gave me a
Whoa.
gross.
Look at all those rubbers.
What are you going to do with all of them?
Oh, well. They look like they came out of a cereal box.
Elaine, here, take half a bag.
Just random condoms.
Half a bag? What am I, a hooker?
Kramer.
They look kind of cheap.
That's not one area you want to skimp. Go for it, buddy.
It's possible.
Problem with the condom is still buying them. I think we should have like a secret signal. So you go up to the counter, he looks at you, and if you go like this, he puts them in the bag for you. That's it.
Oh, yeah, they used to be behind the pharmacy. Well, they aren't anymore here.
So where are they already? It's 11:45. They should be back by now. What did they do? Wait, I got another call. That must be him.
Yeah, it's me. I just got home.
He looks kind of sad.
Yeah, I got Cynthia on the other line.
All right, I'll call you back as soon as I'm done.
Remember our pact. Full disclosure.
She's in the middle of painting.
All right, look, I'm going to tell you, but I made a pact with Cynthia. We swore we were not going to tell you and Elaine.
What?
We had sex.
Oh,
How did that happen?
I don't know. I closed my eyes and made a move.
I like his poster.
Listen, you can't mention any of this to Elaine. Cynthia will kill me. We made a deal.
He was uncomfortable because it was our first time, so he felt he would perform better if we did it in the kitchen. He says the kitchen is always the most sociable room in the house, and he was serious.
They did it in the kitchen.
How good could it be? My head was on a hot plate.
There's nothing wrong with doing it in the kitchen, but just saying, like, I feel I will perform better in the kitchen is so funny.
He said they had a good time.
Full disclosure.
Her too? Anything else?
Nope, you?
Yeah.
Liars.
Okay then.
Alrighty. Good night.
Good night.
I can't believe they didn't say anything.
I can't believe this woman.
It's in the vault.
She has sex with me, leaves 10 minutes later, then I never hear from her again. I mean, she used me. I feel cheap and violated.
Well, I'm going to do something about this.
What?
She's not going to get away with this.
I keep racking my brain to try and figure out what I did.
Maybe it was the kitchen thing.
I'm going to call her.
No, don't call
No,
her.
I'm calling her.
No, Jerry, don't call her.
No. George, don't fight me. You want to fight?
Jerry, I'm going to kill you.
Jerry, George, now stop!
Break it up.
I don't want to hear another word out of either one of you.
Well, tell him again.
Holy.
I bet I know what this is about. It's about a woman, isn't it? They play one against the other. But no. I want you guys to shake hands.
Shake hands.
Yes. You see?
Best friends.
Isn't that better than fighting? I mean, you want to fight with somebody, you fight with me.
Kramer won't stand for it.
By the way, George, you know those condoms I gave you? They're defective. Don't use them.
Oh, frick.
What?
Dude.
Defective? How could you give me a defective?
Oh, now they're gonna fight.
I didn't even think you were going to use them.
What do you mean?
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it. If anything was wrong, she would have called you already.
Oh man.
I missed my period. I am very worried. I am never late.
Oh, frig.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was the sketchy condoms from Kramer.
Was it blue? How'd you know?
Just a hunch.
Freaking Kramer. I mean, he didn't know.
Twist off, twist. Ah! Soda?
No thanks.
So, tell me, what's the problem with your little flaky friend? She doesn't return calls?
Been there.
She'll call him when she's good and ready. You don't even know her.
Oh, I know her.
He's so mad.
I knew we shouldn't have done it. It was a bad idea in the first place. I told you.
You told me. You pushed this whole thing on me. It was your idea.
She gonna tell him?
Get it out. Get it out.
No, they're gonna fight.
With you.
Everybody's fighting.
Don't you two see that you're in love with each other?
Oh god.
Everything that you dream of is right here in front of you.
You might be right.
By the way, when you see George, give him these. These will work.
Oh no.
I knew those condoms were defective because she missed her period.
Missed her period?
Is he gonna be a dad?
Oh my God.
Yeah, a neurotic
I
dad.
can't believe it. I'm a father. I did it. My boys can swim.
Attaboy. He's so happy. I thought he'd be upset. Okay.
So he shows up, he's all out of breath, and he tells me that no matter what happens, whatever I decide is fine with him, and that I could depend on him.
Wow.
I was speechless.
That's nice. Stand-up guy.
I said to him, I really appreciate this, but I just got my period.
Hi.
He came in.
Oh, hi.
Sorry we're late.
Okay, all right. So he's not gonna be a dad. But that was nice of him.
What happened?
Acting.
Very mature.
He's really something this episode.
Great place to sit you got here.
Best seat in the house, right next to the kitchen.
No, stop it.
Oh, they have history in the kitchen.
I don't.
Just getting right in there. Oh, she's got the ick.
But have you ever fixed anybody up? Why do we do it? You thought they would have a good time. And a little power trip for you, isn't it?
Kind of. I fixed up two friends and they got married, and they're still married. Do-do-do-do.